the fuck? Hold up, yo, hit the link, yo. I'm about to put the link up. Hit the link. All right. Yeah, bitches, I'm back. Y'all thought y'all could hold me down. Nobody gonna try my crown. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the money, puff, I just don't care. I'm back. 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 Let's get it. Yo, niggas. Yo. Fair use, fair use, fair use. They try to shut the God down. They try to shut the God down. Yo, this is an open platform. Everybody say what y'all want to say and think what y'all want to think. Everybody say what y'all say and think what y'all want to think. We're about to get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. They can't stop the rain, Jamar. No, they can't stop the rain, bruh. Oh, they put my link in. They put the link in. They put this link in. Momo B112. What's up, boo boo? How you, girl? How you, girl? If it ain't about the money, Puff, I just don't. Hold on. Yeah. I'm here. I'm putting that link in. Momo, hit that link, Momo. Hit that link, Momo. Miss you, girl. I miss you, girl. That's good to hear, Quinn. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good, shorty. Edit. Yeah, man. Yeah, they cut me off. They tried. They thought they was gonna hold the. Where my breakfast at, Momo? Where is my breakfast? We got smoke, Momo. We got smoke. Cause I'm hungry too. I'm a big nigga. I like to eat too. Shit. Nah, but yo, let's get back to Wack No 100. Wack No 100. Here we go, y'all. This is fair use.
And only 96 cap.
You came to me.
Well, Red's he in the building?
Yeah,
Yo, Reds, where you at?
But why don't you explain to them
What
what's in
post? Talking like post or whatever, bro, on there, like talking like posted, you know. You came to me.
Well, Red's he in the building?
Yeah,
Yo, Reds, where you
Turkey
at?
bacon, right? Turkey bacon,
what
right?
posted here, bitch? You said what, Reds?
Explain to them what's in that picture. I'm sending it to TT. TT, you got it.
Okay, so basically what you're gonna see is Wack 100. I got out the shower first. So he was on the bed on Clubhouse. I was in the shower. I got out the shower and I was digging my clothes out of my bag. And while he was laying on the bed talking to Posted, I think he was in Posted room. Posted was crying about why he don't fuck with him or something fucked up his content or some shit. While I was digging in my bag, I took a picture at first and I was like, nah, bro, if this nigga gon' try to deny it. So then I recorded a video of him talking for a couple of seconds while he laying on his stomach or whatever. And yeah, and What? Who's in the Matrix?
No, don't worry about that. Go ahead, keep going.
But Reek was the nigga that told me ahead of time. Y'all remember when I don't know if y'all remember Wax kept saying on the stage like oh yeah, Reek did some snake shit. He told that girl this and this and that. What Reek told me was when he found out I was first fucking with the nigga, he like, man, Meeka, just watch your back because I didn't seen the nigga tear bitches down as fast as he built them up. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in the hotel room, I heard Reek in my ear saying that. So that's what I did. And I wasn't gonna put it out, but the first time me and the nigga ever got into it, he just keep attacking my kids. And for you to call CPS, bro, that whole video just went other places that y'all find out later when it all unfolds. But that's a clip just for Clubhouse to see that Meeka ain't been lying. I just choose to respond when I choose to.
Let's see, one thing about this room, we don't support lies, rumors, and gossip, but we always come with the receipts. So if you check the Summer Jam screen at the top, that's what we like to call it in here, you know what I mean? The Summer Jam screen. If you go ahead and check that out, you know what I mean? Meeka got the receipts right there, you know what I mean? I personally, you know what I mean? You know, I'm not going to click onto it, but, you know, for those that want to see it, you know, there it is, Wack 100, you know what I mean? In a birthday suit. So
I did scribble out his booty because last time they reported my Instagram, so I scribbled out the booty part.
Hey.
I sent you
God King, where my green bean at, G?
Who the hell's
This Hell's Kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, you supposed to already have one.
Right, I ain't even get
But you got one.
Give Hell's Kitchen the green bean. Yeah, if anybody
You already got one.
Tell Wack he ain't gotta be afraid. Ain't nobody gonna jump on him or nothing. We gonna let him, you know what I mean, say whatever he gotta say in the sense to this particular situation.
And somebody said, God of Kings, I just read in the Discord, somebody said Meeka shit is revenge porn. Actually, it's not. If you guys look up what revenge porn is,
let's talk about it.
He's not even on revenge porn. You have to have something that's showing that that's a naked shit, a naked picture or video, and you have to be able to see who it is. So at this point, me scribbling out his buttocks, it's not porn, baby. So try again.
Hey, he's thick as fuck.
Hey, how did you get that picture, Meeka?
How'd I get what picture?
The picture of Wack naked.
Who's saying that?
That's
Are
like
you
a
serious?
loaded question. It's a loaded question.
Nick,
No, I'm
just
serious.
asked me within a whole show what happened.
One mic. If somebody has a question,
I just had a question. How did you get the picture?
Relax. If you have a question, let her only answer it. Unless if I hear God answer the question, now I have to Google you because that means you are participating and driving one of the fastest cars in America. So let her answer it. You get what I'm saying?
Please answer the question. I'm dead serious though.
Who's talking to me?
This is Part T. How'd you get the picture? Were you having relations with Wack?
Have you not been in the room this whole time?
This nigga ain't been listening. You missed the whole goddamn narrative, boy.
Just keep telling your story.
Hold up. One mic,
Mr. Wack 100 in here. He said the room is blocked. That's what he said.
Wow. He got certain people in here blocked. That's what it is.
All right, one mic on me, yo. One mic on me. What we gonna do? Now everybody gotta leave the top of this room. This is what y'all wanted. So everybody start.
You know what you can do? You could post his page at the top, and whoever got him blocked, they could just click onto it and unblock him.
Or that nigga come in here on this burner. He got burners.
Yeah, he got a burner.
Now leave that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's only a few moderators in here. We don't need we know how to work this system. This what we gonna do. Like I said. Hold on, Meeka, hold on, cause you're not gonna. What's up with that engine in the back, yo?
Bum ass old.
Yo, mute that up. Yo, get him out of here. If you whoever you think it is, get him out of here. Fuck it, cause they being funny.
I already sent them down. The dude that was like.
All right, so listen, everybody got to get sent down. Meeka, you got him blocked?
Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I cannot, because of the open case, I was instructed by my lawyer not to speak to
Why you ain't say that from the beginning, yo?
What do you mean?
Well, Meeka, look,
What do you think I mean?
look, Meeka, you ain't got to speak with him. You know what I mean? He gonna come in and speak his truth. Just unblock him. You know what I mean? For the time being, so we can, you know what I mean? So we can keep it going. You ain't got to say nothing to him.
Just make it so that they don't have to talk to each other.
Yeah.
We could like, however you feel comfortable.
Nah, he definitely gonna try to talk to me, but I'm not.
You don't have to.
Well, we'll make sure. You know what I mean?
mind.
Trust me. We'll make sure that that's, you know what I mean?
Put you in the goo when he come up, just so he don't even try to say anything to you. Or how you gonna do it?
Nah, don't put it in the goal. You know what I mean? Because she might want to say something. You know what I mean? Right now she don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, I can't understand it. I see CPS shit like that. CPS.
All right, so hold on. Now, hold on. Now I'm latching on. I don't like fucking with kids, yo. And every time you say that word, all of this shit could pertain to you dealing with the custody of your kid. This is why the upper council triggered me and let me know. So since we gonna lay it out, like I just said, since we want to keep going, goo everybody so he could come in the room. What's the hold up?
Nah, bring up Beast.
I just unblocked you.
I think he on Beast.
Okay, she
blocked.
said she unblocked him, so tell him to get in the room. Y'all could try to send her a link now.
Like for real, bro. And a lot of y'all in here. What?
Yo, you need to throw me a bean. You know I don't give a fuck about nobody feel like.
Do you want to drop people? You want
Bring up Beast. I'm telling you.
Who's saying that you should get a bean?
Hold on.
Beast.
I'm looking for him right now,
He
Keita.
might be under Beast account. Bring up Beast.
Hello.
Yeah, I get you.
P.
Yo, Beast in the room, because I just went to search the room. I don't see him, man.
I'm looking for it right now. It's just Beast.
Nah, he left.
All them niggas
He left when I tried to bring him
PCR.
up. I just tried to bring him up and they left. I don't see it no more. Hold on.
Hey, y'all, shoot Meeka down so we can bring Wack in here.
Bro, I just fucking unblocked him.
Hold on.
He just unblocked him.
Like I said, keep clout chasing. I'm reporting this fucking room.
Oh my
Believe
God.
that.
Bullet, shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, somebody said they play. Wait, hey, listen.
Hey, Bullets, we're gonna get back to you in a minute. We're gonna get back to
Hey,
you.
yo,
Don't worry about it.
somebody said Meeka told y'all she played with my kid.
Wack in the building.
Hold on, I get that nigga up out of here. Yo, Keita, what you just called and tell me?
No, I was calling you to tell you to get in the room. Y'all can have whatever conversation y'all need to have.
Nah, I just want to know she played with my kid. That's all I want to know.
No,
hold on, Wack. I'm gonna tell you what.
Wait, you told me. Wait, that's all I want to know.
Hold on,
because you lying, Keita.
She said that you.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Hold on.
That's
Hey,
all
yo,
I
you
want to
that
know.
girl,
She
Keita.
ain't got enough money to play.
Hey, yo, hold on, Wack. Hold on, one mic on me. Yo, Keita, I don't know what you went and told that man.
Hold on. Nah, bring Keita back up, bro.
Listen, all right, bring her back up, but she can't talk right now.
Nah, bring her back up. She gotta talk because she gotta repeat what she just told me.
All right, say you right, because she lying if she said that. Shorty
No,
said
that's
something
exactly
about
what
your
she
kid.
told me.
She lying.
That's not even what was said. That's crazy.
That's all I
Bring
need to
Keita
know.
up. Bring her up.
Because you right there in Reno won't
right
nothing
now. Why
stop
y'all
the
drop
won't
her?
nothing stop the rain.
Tell her to raise her hand.
She had to go on stage.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because y'all was in here screaming for this nigga to come in here, so I got it.
Hello?
But that's not what
said playing with his kids. He's speaking of, if y'all recall, the parts where she said she DM'd his wife and his daughter. So that didn't happen?
Oh, yeah, I remember
I called
that.
Wack. Hold on. I called Wack to come address the CPS shit because if Wack did it, I promise to God, I've been through this limbo with him. Same shit Meeka going through. If Wack did it, he gonna say he did the shit. But now y'all in here spinning a narrative like I'm a fucking liar, then saying y'all didn't ask
But
for
listen,
Wack to come
hold
in,
on,
but y'all
Keita,
did. I got the replay.
Keita. When Wack came in here, the first thing he said is that girl saying stuff about my kids. We not knowing that little part that you said because she didn't put no emphasis in that. But I
I just
didn't
wanted
hear
to
her.
hear it out of her
Y'all
mouth that
fucking,
that's what she
y'all,
did.
nigga, y'all was
Listen,
tricked. I
but
told you before this shit happened, y'all was killing the content.
Keita, before you start, getting on his good side, we already said to
Ain't no
bring
getting
Wack
on
in
his
here
good side. I've been
before
knowing
you
this man
continue
longer
the
than all you niggas.
conversation.
I've
Keita,
been
we
knowing that man
said,
longer than all you niggas.
Keita, we not arguing that. This is what we trying to tell you. We said bring Wack in here before she continue this
And
conversation.
did I go get
All
him?
of that
Well,
talking
listen, we
about.
don't get off Keita. Keita, we don't get off Keita. So, Pete, you said I did something dishonorable. So, what's your...
Yeah, because this honorable act she's saying is that you call on the kids.
What I said? Witness that. She coming out your mouth.
Because we
now
waiting
the
for
bitch
the
over there
receipts.
talking about her attorney saying what she can't do. I'm not your fucking baby daddy. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to do with you, your kid. Jump out the window with your 6-year-old, with the police at the door, you beat your 14-year-old out to death. Bitch, that's your business.
Wack. Me personally, there's nothing wrong with somebody jumping out the window with their kids before somebody snatch them. I don't see nothing
Nigga, if
wrong
it's the
with
police at the door, it's definitely wrong. When you know the fucking judge told you get the kids back to their daddy, you a weird ass man to say that, nigga. Because as a man, if you done went through the hoops, if you done went through the motherfucking hoops to get your kids back, and they running from them, hey, I definitely, hey, bitch, don't
Wack, the judge wasn't there when him and her was fucking, so fuck the judge when it comes to your kids.
Nah, when a woman puts you two going to court, and you go to court as a man and win, you supposed to set that out.
Yeah.
Fuck what you talking about.
Yo, Wack is a whole ass
gotta get
nigga.
the kids up, bro. Come on, bro.
Nah, you a
Wack is a
motherfucking
whole ass
lie.
nigga.
If the judge court orders, bring those kids to court and
Nigga,
turn them kids over to the father. Listen, to turn the kids over to the
That
father,
outlaw shit
right?
out when the
That's what that is, homie.
Me personally, man, I respect if she ran from the police with her kids. I respect that, bro. That's just
But
me.
not me as a man and a father, nigga. You want to put me through the hoops to get my kids and I play your game and win. Now you jumping out of windows with my motherfucking kids and shit.
Well, that's when it says men and women, you don't got the issues, but a lot of us should be careful about who we lay down with. And the woman should be careful who she open her legs to. That's what we sign up for.
Listen, man, that nigga didn't, bro, she got kids by a nigga that told her, bitch, I'll blow your brains out. Shut up talking to me, bitch. All that shit's on the replays. That nigga don't give a fuck. But here nor there, that's your issue, bitch. Every time you called me about them kids, I told you, bitch, them ain't my kids. Fuck, don't ask me about them. Ain't do that. She got tired to do that, pay for their fucking graduation clothes and shit. I ain't never gave her money to buy no toilet paper. I wasn't fucking with you. Ain't never give her a nickel. That's the problem. I got recordings, bro. If you hear this recording, hey, bro, I've never been stalked in my life. Stalker. You're in Reno. I can't, bitch, don't come nowhere around me. That's what sent her over the edge when I was just in Reno at the casino doing the show. And she, bitch, don't come nowhere around me. You can't come nowhere around me, bitch. I done told you can't come nowhere around me. What the fuck is the problem? I got all that. Like, I got all that. So whatever she got going on with her kids, been going on with her kids. The bitch been in court the last 6 months, bro. About all 4 of the kids. One of them they already took and sent to California. The other one she's still in court with right now. The one she got by Keita baby daddy. These other 2 is the one she jumped out the window with.
Nah,
So they out here sharing.
she got her. She has her.
I know she got her, but she's still in court, right?
Hey, yo,
she's in that little trial era where they making sure it's cool. But don't none of that got, look, I ain't never seen her kids. Talk to her kids. I don't know her kid's name. Don't give a fuck about them.
Wack, so you telling me that Keita and Meeka sharing the same baby father?
Yeah,
My child is
Keita kid like 18 grown.
My child is older than her.
Oh, this just sound like a soap opera.
He's upset that her baby father went to Meeka.
Yeah,
That's
she
why
ain't
she
fuck with that
told me
nigga. She ain't fuck with that nigga in 17 years. Negative. She don't give a fuck about that nigga. That's
I got the older kid. What are you talking about?
yeah. She don't give a fuck about that. She just found that out 2 months ago. She don't care. Her kid is grown. She got by the nigga, like grown.
Oh, it's a dirty world.
Yeah. So end of the day, I don't know your kids. Don't know your kids' names. None of that, bitch. Don't pin your kid problems on Wack. Where she caught the heat from is the dumb bitch be on Clubhouse making enemies, talking about her business, gang talking, this talking, telling people she work on the assembly line and she ain't supposed to be on Clubhouse, but she sneaking. What you think these people on here, you done told them where you work, where you live? Bitch, are you slow? What you think these motherfuckers on this app gonna do? Don't blame Wack, blame your motherfucking self for exposing your hand.
All right. I just got hit on the back channel. She's trying to come up, but they said that somebody got her blocked in here.
Man, that's cap.
They saying somebody got her blocked. She's trying to come in here right now.
Yeah, so end the motherfucking day, bro. Where's the you got the shit on the burner? Do you got the shit, or did somebody ever say that they talked to me? You know, when you call in, bro, they record the call-ins, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing. My whole purpose, and I don't like people in here spinning narratives. I felt like if it's children involved, y'all was in here begging, talking about Wack, come in. You ain't got to be scared. So then when I go get him,
wait,
niggas want to throw me.
Hey, let's get this straight. Hey, P, and now one of you niggas don't pump no fear in my heart, especially on this app.
Neither do
all you niggas is smaller than me, nigga.
Neither do you.
Hey, yeah, hold on.
All right, so at the end of the day, bro, fuck you mean
I'm the
scared.
one that said
Y'all
that.
niggas
Wack.
the one
I'm
over
the one
here
that said
trying to
that.
figure it out.
Hold up. One mic.
I don't even know who that talk. Watch this. P, let me show y'all how gay this is. The nigga talking to me, who is you, bro? I don't even know
I'm
you.
the one that said that because every time I pop in the room, you get the fuck on, my nigga. That's
Who was
a fact.
that?
That's a
Come
fact.
on, my nigga. Now you gonna play stupid.
Who was that?
I fell back, my nigga, because you know niggas is doing what they doing. Don't worry about me right now. But if you want to dance, my
who was
nigga,
that?
I hear
Who
the
was that?
music.
That's the God of Kings nigga we used to mark out.
You know who the
The
fuck
nigga we done marked out 100
Yeah,
times.
we done whooped blood on here a bunch of
So I'm
times.
not, hey, P,
We call him the God
one
of
thing you know
dicks.
about me, P,
I'm
is
the
I'm not
first
gonna
one
continue
to
to
put
have
that
the
out there about
same
smart block.
conversation.
Oh man. Yo. Yo,
Hey, yo, so
bruh.
now I got a question. Yo, imagine he laying on the bed butt naked talking like that on Clubhouse.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That whole shit is like a soap opera. You see how they gotta come in with the with different channels, but it's the same people talking to each other. So why are you blocked to begin with? If I'm making like a burner account just to talk to you, like that should be fake as hell. Yeah, that's why I had to stop fucking with that shit. Like a lot of them people live right next to each other.
Yeah. Greg Bennett, peace to the God. You know how we do. Yo, but then I'm gonna say that Wack 100, this dude is right. He's threatening that woman. He called the CPS on that woman, yo. She ain't lie about that shit, bruh. He's a whole ass nigga. He do shit like that. He's a whole nigga. He do shit like that. I believe it. Don't you?
Love it.
Yeah, you're on the whole social media account app talking about somebody's family and shit, parenting skit. Like, what the fuck? What is we doing on that?
A million.
Yo, Wack is a whole ass nigga.
Crazy.
And Meeka said his wife is smashing. She said his wife is smashing the roll 60 Crip niggas.
One of that, yeah, on that other on Spider shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was talking about that she was fucking some. Yeah, it's some wild shit, bro. That's a soap opera, man. Nigga.
Let me see. Hold on.
Because you heard what she said. She was like that on the second video, where when she was talking about it on Clubhouse, she was like that he was laying on the bed and he was arguing with Posted. That means if you go to Posted's channel, you can find that shit. And you can actually hear what he's saying when he's laying on the bed, so you can hear how he be talking. That's what I'm saying. Imagine you be talking like that all the time.
Hold on, yo. We about to listen to
That
Spider
shit is
Loc right
crazy.
now. We about to listen to Spider Loc. It's fair use.
That's why I stopped fucking with Clubhouse, B. That shit kind of weird.
Let's see.
And then it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. Once that nigga come in that room, everything changed. You can't even talk. If you try to talk, them niggas boot you. That shit get really weird, yo.
This is I'm trying to find shit right now.
Salute to the chat. Hit that like button though, you're.
I'm trying to find that shit. Is this it? Let me see this it real quick. I'm gonna see this it. Hold on 1 second.
That's your big homie. He it's the perfect type of beat. Little shit to sell with Chris Light.
This nigga play all this whack ass music.
Yeah, you're gonna have to skim through that shit.
I can't hear y'all. Is y'all talking? Let me see what it is. Can y'all hear me? I can't hear y'all. It's just some testing going on over here, y'all. I don't know why I can't hear the homies.
Let's see. Here, go right here. Sit.
I ain't gonna lie, that live earlier had me fucking laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
A lot more sense. This female is a very active on social media, fly young lady. She's from Jones, California. Her name is Meeka. I want to introduce her and welcome her to the back box at this time. Can you hear, young lady?
Hey, Fido.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Chilling. Just finished making dinner and eating.
I seen you cooking on the
For
live.
the babies.
You feeding the babies, huh?
Yeah.
And you know,
feeding the babies out for in that.
You know you done pulled a rabbit out the hat with the dude who tend to be real active at doing sneaky shit that niggas tended to call bitch shit, and he done got himself caught up on the other end of it. So I want to applaud you just for being in the position that you are to have some shit to hold over his head, just because he seemed to be so interested in having this type of scenario against other people. And I'm not real familiar about everything y'all went through. I don't know where it started. I don't really get involved in dick and pussy shit, but the shit is viral already. And for me hearing a little bit of your story, it seems like your first offense with dude in this scenario has something to do with him speaking about your children in a derogatory fashion. And it seemed like, if I'm correct, things snowballed. Do you mind taking us back to the beginning of how y'all even cool, and how cool were y'all, and where things went wrong, and how we ended up at this point?
Well, it started because I have a podcast as well called Cocktails with Meeka, and I kind of like drive my traffic from my clubhouse there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have like great interviews and things like that, and just great discussions. And this man, I guess he saw my club in the hallways, and we were covering the Snoop Dogg allegations. So first allegations he was facing us, and my room was hella big, and so he just jumped in there. Like most people in clubhouse be like following this nigga around, asking him to come to their room and stuff like that. I never did that. That was never me. He just saw my room, jumped in it, and then he heard my voice, and he started like in my back channel like, "Oh, I love your voice. you know, right?
They in the comments. They in the comments. They in the comments right now. They're telling me to tell you that your voice is sexy. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But so I would go to other rooms and I'd be like modding. Tell you got your moderators in here. I'll be modding on Clubhouse, and he'd come in those rooms and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, you good at what you do. Just keep doing it." And then it went from there to him giving me his number in my back channel on Clubhouse, like your DM, and he gave me his number or whatever. He was like, "Call me." So it was like hella straight business, you know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, because I told him I was like, "Ain't no funny shit, bro. Like straight business." And then he started calling me, FaceTiming me and shit like that. And then, you know, he a cocky ass little nigga. Like he just assumed he got that right to anything and everybody because he is who he is in his head, you know. So he was kind of like aggressive, and he started talking like freaky and shit on the FaceTime or whatever. So I was like, when we went to like his third freaky shit he said, I was like, look, fuck all that. Like, all that. I was like,
go ahead.
Like, we can make some money together. And then he like, yeah, we're gonna do all that. We're gonna do all that, right? So I'm like, all right, that's all I care about. Like, I'm trying to make some money. I had a podcast before he did. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your
he was
podcast.
asking me, you know, how to do this. Thank you. And he was asking me how I, you know, get on Spotify, how I get on this and that, and then asking me, you know, what soundboard I use or whatever. And I was helping him. And then, so anyway, it went from there to, I guess one day we was talking on the phone, and I was telling him, like, Reek, his co-host, you know, he's always in a skirt or whatever, and he felt some type of way about me. And he felt like, I guess he felt like I don't want to say threatened, but that's how he acts. Everybody named Mama felt like he acted like I could have took his spot. And it's like, I can't take your spot, nigga. Like, you do what you do. I'm me, you know?
Right.
But he felt that he was always acting weird and stuff like that. So one morning, I was talking to Wack. The nigga would call me every night, fall asleep on the phone with me, and then he'll call me every morning, wake me up, all like that. So we up in the morning. He used to call like 6 in the morning, sometimes 3 in the morning. You know, if he wanted to be nasty and all that shit, like around 3. And then he'll call 6 in the morning just to wake me up. So we on the phone 6 in the morning, and we were just shooting shit, just talking, because we was vibing. Like, me and him really vibe. He used to tell everybody, like, I'm convinced she a little me. You know, like, he felt like, you know, I act like a female him without all that messy shit he be doing. But anyway, he was just like, I was telling him about Reek, and he was like, for real, because he was really protective of me. Like, and any time I had a problem with somebody, he was gonna handle it on the app, whatever, feel me? So I'm like, I'm telling him about Reek or whatever, how he acting and all like that. So then he like, all right, watch this. And then I don't know what he doing. He just say, watch this. And anytime he say, watch this, something about to happen. So he was like, all right, now go look at my Instagram post. And I went and I looked, and he posted my picture and announced that I was the new, the new co-host for the podcast. And that's how I found out I was going to be a part of the podcast like that. Didn't ask him nothing. He was just basically like on some, oh, Reek think we trying to, you know, be weird to you. Watch this, and that's how it happened.
Wow.
And so now, right. So now I'm a part of the podcast or whatever, and I told him, I'm like, Reek gonna have a fit. He like, Reek ain't gonna say nothing to you. Reek know better. I said, how you know? He's gonna say, because I know what I told him. So y'all be hearing Reek on these interviews or on these YouTube
this is my thing. I'm gonna keep it a Google. I'm familiar with that name because of all the headlines it done made with Wack, Code No 100 in the last couple months. But I don't have no idea who Reek is, what position he play. I just know that his name keep coming up, kind of like associated with Wack and his Clubhouse clout chasing escapades. But I don't have no idea who Reek is or none of that.
Yeah, he a little co-host or whatever. He really nobody. Wack trying to build him up. He really Wack little yes man.
He from out here?
Probably you call him country. Like the nigga grew up in the lane off field.
Okay. I ain't got nothing. I don't know
Yeah,
him.
but
I
you
don't
know
know.
about
I don't know him, so I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. He politicking like everybody else. I just want everybody from out of town on the outside looking in and realize all the relationships that Wack has been able to establish with real LA natives is based upon him being nice and presenting himself as a opportunity. That's the only reason why he has this rapport with a lot of real LA natives, is because he developed it being real nice and kiss assy behind the scenes. And then people respect, the have-nots respect anything that looked like an opportunity of exit. So he was able to dangle that type of opportunity across the general ghetto and maintain a rapport while kissing ass behind the scene. Then when he got in a little position with these white folks and started going on the internet beating his chest like King Kong, that's why everybody's surprised, because don't nobody really know that Wack. It only exists in the metaverse. So go ahead. I didn't mean to chop you up, but keep doing your stuff.
No, you good. So basically, okay, so yeah. So yeah, he was like, because I know what I told him. Like, so basically he told Reek, all the niggas that's close to him, they know what's up. Like, you feel me? And but they gonna ride with Wack like he paying them, because he ain't paying nobody. But anyway, I went from there to basically back on Clubhouse or whatever. And okay, so fast forward one day, everybody knows like I'm a super Savi fan. I'm a fan of Savi's music, Savi Third.
Yeah, cuss hard.
And like the East Coast, yeah, he is. And the East Coast, I have a huge East Coast audience. They love the crap out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so I was introducing Savi to him. I would play his music, like, yeah, I was like, you got the potential to be like the next Tupac. He's family, like, he do his thing, he spoke, he woo. And they're like, oh yeah, he tied that up. So at the time, Wack and Savi ain't made up yet. So I'm in Wack's ear the whole time, like, you need to make up for him. That nigga's tight, like, that's your money. You need to make sure he get back, I'm telling him. And he like, for real, you think so? I'm like, yeah, nigga, like, what's wrong with you? Like, get on that nigga. Like, he owes me money, woo. He on the shelf. I'm like, no, get him off the shelf. So anyway, we have an open discussion. It's probably like our fourth time talking about Savi Third, but our first time standing on open stage. And I'm like, he started talking about Savi Third. I'm like, Wack, I never asked him for nothing. And this the first time I'm like, can I get that Savi interview for my platform? Just like that, on an open stage. Everybody heard it. He gonna say, yeah, I ain't tripping. He was like, what? You want to be in person or you want to just do it on Clubhouse? I say, shoot, if you giving me the opportunity to do it in person, I want to do it in person. So that's when he flew me out. And when I first got there, that was our first.
So wait. Wait. You from LA, but you say he flew you out. You don't stay out here.
No. I got little boys that I don't want to raise in South Central.
Salute you for that. That's a real wise decision to make on behalf of your young seeds. Go ahead.
Yeah. So so he flew me out, on a private jet, period, and then he picked me up from the Burbank station, air station, for the Burbank.
That little airport, Burbank, that little bitty airport, so fast in and out of Burbank. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. So anyway,
facts, bro.
As soon as he picked me up, we go straight check in the hotel, whatever. He had already told me, which was hello, it's smart. He gotta have somebody else. I peep everything. First of all, I'm from the streets. I peep all that. Like when he checking me in and shit like that, I'm putting my name on it. Dude, his friend made the reservation. I'm like, duh, I'm fucking with this nigga. He married. I'm not expecting him to, put his name on the shit. Like, duh.
Right.
So anyway, so first thing you do is go put my baby, like, you want to put your bags down? Well, I'm like, yeah. As soon as we get in there, he owned me, like, on my body, like, you feel me? I'm like, damn, I'm heard your hell try. I ain't had too many, like, experiences like that, whatever. But I liked his aggressiveness, and shit, we did our thing, like, I liked it.
Right. Easy call.
And, oh, yeah. Right. So, like I was telling everybody else, like, this nigga, I don't know, something when I first started talking to him, the nigga recap called me on the phone and he warned me. He was like, just be careful because anything you give this nigga, be careful what you give him, because anything you give him, he'll use to tear you down. He said, I watched him build people up and tear them down fast he built them up. So I already had that in the back of my head, which is, I don't care what me and Rick go through, I always appreciate him for that because I keep that in the back of my head. So after we did our Johns or whatever, he on FaceTime, Roddy Rich, and all these different people. You see, I know he kind of like show me what he be doing. You feel me? Not gang goofy.
Right.
So anyway, I go take a shower, whatever. I come back out. This nigga laid out across the bed on his stomach, like butt ass naked, and he on Clubhouse.
Wait, hold up, laid on his belly like with his ass up.
He wasn't on his knees.
No, but
he was laid across the bed, ass out.
that mean your ass up. Your ass up though. Yo, okay, that's all I'm trying to make sure I got the worst picture that I could get. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I walked in the back and I'm going to the table, whatever. I'm going through my bag or whatever. Then I hear Reek in my head like, don't let this nigga, he would tear you down. So as much as I'm like genuinely having this experience with him from a genuine standpoint, some told me like, I always think it's a job when I hear it. Someone's like, get your own insurance. Feel me? So I grab my phone and I'll take a picture of his ass laying like that. So when he laying like that, and if I looked at the picture and I was like, hell no, because I had been dealing with him for a little while. I know how he wiggled. I was like, hell no, he gonna wiggle out of this. He gonna try to say that's not him because his face not showing, even though you can tell it's him.
Right.
I said, let me just do a little video. So I recorded the video and I did it long enough to where you hear, like you can know
hear that voice.
He's screaming and hollering on Clubhouse like, so period. And then I got that and I put it up.
Oh, you put it up, or you put it up out, or you put it in the why? Oh, you got it in the cut. You put. I see right there. Let me just pause right there and let me just acknowledge and observe. This is why this is so interesting to me, because you got him right where he called himself, trying to have so many other people, and ain't nobody saying it's gay. But nigga, you a foo-foo in there with your booty up in the air on camera, talking tough on Clubhouse. You a foo-foo, but go ahead, Meeka. Yeah, that's hard, but go ahead. So you got the footage, and then all right. Cause you
man, I put that shit up or whatever. I put it away for insurance. They teaching because I ain't gonna hold you. I was having a genuine experience, and I liked his energy. You know what I'm saying? So I liked him, ain't gonna lie.
Did he ever dance for you? Did he ever dance for you butt naked in the shower? Because I heard him claim that he likes to dance butt naked for women in the shower. That was his own word.
No, he was in the shower.
So he didn't dance butt naked for you. He just surprised you with the ass up. He probably was trying to tell you to do your thing. He thought you was a little more gangster than you was. He wanted you to take something. I'm telling you, if I'm finna ever have less clothes on when a female come out the shower, I guarantee you it's finna be something sticking up when she come out. And it ain't gonna be my cheeks. It's gonna be the whole opposite side of my body. What the hell? You blowing my mind. He wanted you to mount him. He wanted you to hop on. But go ahead.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
But yeah, so from there we left and we went to the podcast studio, to his studio, the 100 studio, and we did the interview or whatever. But he's so like, I'm telling you, like, I'm not lying. This man, anybody that ever experienced us together, they always be like, this nigga really got feelings for you. Like, he really, like he owned you. Because he couldn't control himself. You know, no matter who was in front of him. Like, we right there in front of all of the 100 members for the podcast, and this dumbass nigga gonna slip and say, baby. He said baby like 3-4 times. Like, I'm looking at him like, you really gonna keep saying this in front of these niggas? Like, you worry about me sometimes.
All I did is look at your IG page. You don't have a lot of content, so it was easy for me to go through it, the whole thing. What you do to him? I know you got his head gone. What you do to him? Tell us how you get him like that?
Honestly, I'm gonna hold you. I didn't do nothing to him. Like, he did everything to me. Like, he
Cause
I
you
swear,
fly. I don't know if I
and
told
then
you.
he
I don't
had a
know if I
conversation
told you,
the
but
other
you.
day.
I don't know if I told you, but you is fly, and I could just
Yo,
imagine
this nigga
put
Spider
y'all in
Locust
perspective of
chasing for
why his head so
some
fucked
nookie.
up. If y'all was doing anything nasty, I could imagine why his head so fucked up.
Like I ain't gonna lie, like he did everything to me, like everything. I didn't do nothing to him. Like he's like, okay, look. So he told me right before we even did anything, he was like, I want to be weak for you. He was like, I want you. I want to not be able to tell you no. Like I want you.
That's why he was laying on this. That's why he was laying on this belly. He thought you was finna come out and get him. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. God damn. Cause go ahead. Go ahead, cuz. That's on my mama. You a fool.
And then so when we did have our little encounter or whatever, like this nigga, he was like, I don't know. Like I had a lot of experiences, so the nigga did a lot of shit that I never had done to me before. That's probably why my dumb ass was fun, you know what I'm saying? And then he like, I don't know, made me look in his eyes. He did some shit. Shit. And yeah.
Exclusive.
And so,
He did some. That was your boo bae. I hear you. That's all you trying to say. That was your boo bae. Your bae boo.
Yeah.
We get it.
Okay, so anyway, so we do the interview or whatever, and then I think we was there till like 12 after the interview was over, and I got an actual live from that day in the studio, and you could hear him at the end of the video. He coming in the room like, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then we leave. We go eat with his homeboys at the hotel. And mind you, I heard this nigga today talking about, I came in there talking about this nice. First of all, I ain't no broke ass bitch. This shit was not nice. I never said that.
What he's talking about? When he's talking about the hotel room?
LA.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Yeah, like come on.
But look, but even when you say that, even when you say that, and then you try to play somebody for being at a Hilton, even if they did appreciate it as a female expressing that this is a nice place, just think about how he trying to tell the whole world he represent LA, Compton, Watts, and the scums. Nigga, only a person that wouldn't think the Hilton is nice is a nigga that grew up in the valley and been used to nice things your whole life.
Thank you.
Yeah, but go ahead. I feel you.
Yeah, so we go eat or whatever, and then he leaves because that's the fact. The nigga don't trust nobody, so he wasn't gonna sleep overnight with me the first night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but the next morning, he came back to the hotel like 8 in the morning, and we did it again for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Before we left, and then he took me to the airport. But on the way to the airport, somebody.
How many rubbers? How many rubbers did he go through out of all them times y'all did it?
We use no rubbers. That's the fact. No rubbers, none.
Wow. That was the first time y'all had met?
No rubbers. Yeah.
Yo, she's stupid too.
Right,
let a nigga go straight raw up in her like that.
Nah.
You wasn't ovulating?
Yeah, I was.
Damn, you didn't get him though, huh? Bitch ass nigga.
That's what I said. If I was a scandalous bitch, I would have did that. But as soon as I got home, I immediately took the plan B.
You might have been wise because you know he got some funny DNA too that pop out Skittles too. So you might have saved yourself.
He got some funny DNA.
Yeah, you know his son, his firstborn, ain't all the way, you know, with this. He can't carry his last name on. He won't have no generational. You feel me? His son, they tapped out on that. I heard you speak on that. That's one of the main things I've been telling people, and I've been asking him and asking the LGBTQ community why they not on his head, because he's being very disrespectful toward them while having his son live in a prison, not being comfortable. Look how Dwayne Wade support his son. Look how Magic Johnson support his son. Just Wack, why are you being so abusive toward that community? When it's your blood. Talk to him.
He told me his son, he put his son out a long time ago. His son lived with his mama or something. His mama. Not his son, but his grandma.
His grandma.
That he did. He said he put him out sent it to his mama house. I don't know if he still live with his mama, but this is what he told me. He put him out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga told me a lot of shit. Nigga told me he told me his wife don't live at his house. He put his wife the fuck out.
And why is that? Because he keep the 60s in his mouth so much, so disrespectful to Nipsey. What's your suspicion as to why he put his wife out? One of the primary reasons.
I know for a fact she was giving that pussy to one of my homies. And
you talking about one of your homies from from Stones, from Black P Stone?
Yes, younger.
Oh, from the
just in this nigga, I got receipts, nigga.
You got receipts?
Just sending this nigga money, wires. He was in jail. Yeah.
Stop it. No, wait, not
3,000 green dot.
Stop it. You know, when you say green dot, that means she was doing this for a while because green dot been played out.
Yeah, she was sending green dot. $1,500, $3,000 sometimes. She's sending money, real money.
Wow, no wonder. That makes a lot of sense. And then you said it was a nigga from what about the she got some like you said your hood and what else?
She's fucking a 6-0.
Shout out to the 6-0s. If y'all just think about this world, this nigga stay with the 6-0s in his mouth, stay with Big U in his mouth. I'm talking about before the little bullshit, talking about they got each other keys to each other's house, and 6-0s is his backyard, and anybody want to see him could meet him in the 60s. And then he went so bad on Nip. Just think about this. Just think about the fact that it's a nigga from 6-0 running up in his. How you know? You said you got receipts though? You know for sure? Meeka.
Yeah, it broke up a little bit.
You say you know for sure. How you know?
Cause one of them niggas said it. I can't, I couldn't speak niggas' names on here, but yeah, they said it.
Now, I don't want you to speak no nigga name. I'm just trying to, because it's a lot of people in the chat, they trying to hate. And of course, as a real nigga,
Dada, salute, Dada.
Anything a female say. The only reason I'm even involved in this because I know how he operate. And I could just analyze things from a distance and realize, even if it's some extras on some of this shit, I know you ain't grabbing all this shit out your ass out of nowhere. So I know this nigga literally, this why I support your campaign for the most part, from a personal perspective. I swear to God, on my dead homies, my daughters, my loved ones, Lokes, everything I love and live for, cuz is on the internet giving a big old story about me that never happened. So when it comes to information regarding him, my filter is a lot less prejudiced than it is usually. So, and I know you ain't that creative to be coming with a whole fiction, even if you ain't, if you telling the story to make it your position as best as possible, which humans a lot of times do. I know you ain't lying on dude. Why would you lie on a motherfucker boot thing that's looking out? What would be your angle just to come out of nowhere and just start disrespecting him? That makes very little sense.
Exactly. So the only reason, first of all, I have never had any intention on exposing him at all, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, like I really was fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like really. So it really even hurt my heart to even be at odds right now. I'm not gonna hold you. So the only reason I even said anything is because when I first started fucking with the nigga, I've never been nobody's side bitch. I've never done this before, right? So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, like he probably gonna some little young stuff, you know what I'm saying? He probably gonna give me something nice, something like that. I've never done it, but I saw other people do it. So I was like, okay, it is what it is.
It's your turn, yeah.
And, so I'm thinking like, I'm not taking him serious. I'm not gonna allow myself to
salute, bro. Salute.
So I start talking
salute,
to a whole
peace.
other nigga. Like I'm
here.
to
I'm letting everybody hear the story.
Niggas from New York. So I start talking to a New York nigga, and I was vibing with the nigga and allowed myself to really like him. And then when this man Wack found out that I was talking to this nigga, Wack blew a fucking gasket. And he was telling me, like on Clubhouse, I PTR all the text messages and everything. And I was telling him, like, bro,
What's PTR? I keep hearing you use that. I keep hearing you use that phrase PTR. What's that? What do that mean?
So it's called pull to refresh. So basically, you change your profile picture to whatever. I put the text messages in my profile picture, and then they pull to refresh it to see the new picture.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you. I just want to know that. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I posted the text messages on Clubhouse, and they saw me telling him, like, I didn't know my position. I thought, you're married. That was my, you're married. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to, deal with nobody else. And he was like, how the fuck you gonna be my bitch and you ain't even and you talking to somebody else? And I'm like, bro, I didn't know at first, but okay. So my thing, what I'm saying is, I didn't allow myself to even entertain any type of feelings towards this man until I confirmed what his intentions were with me.
Hey, I gotta keep it. Hey, you know how many niggas go through that, and now when you just describing your whole mentality, that's that's so realistic. You know how many times like a nigga act like he ain't tripping because he doing whatever, and then he get caught up, and then a female pull one of them, and then he'll trip, and then she'll like, okay, I'm with you. I follow you. That's all I'm saying. I'm listening. Yeah, that was a real slick little chess move with that little pool nanny you did. I hear you. Go ahead.
So I was like, so he was like, get rid of that nigga, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And so then we on the app or whatever, and he talked to before I left, he gave me like some big ass hickeys, like dark hickeys. And
how old are you?
He would call my phone like,
how old are you? They want to know the age difference. Okay, all right. Cause I know you said he wanted something young.
He more than 10 years older.
All right, say less. That makes sense. Go ahead.
So anyway, this dude, what was I? I forgot.
No, you was talking about them big ass dark ass hickeys.
So he put the hickeys, yeah. So he put the hickeys on my neck, and he would be calling like, "Oh, did my hickeys go away yet?" And this and that, right? So now I'm at work, but I'm on Clubhouse, and he come in my room, and the dude that I talked to from New York is in my room, and he knows who the nigga is, right? So he start going like, this is what he do. He know how to spin a narrative. So he started talking to me, telling everybody, oh yeah, when Meeka came to LA, she was dealing with some dude, when I came to pick her up and take her to the airport, she had these hickeys on her neck and da 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 da. But I'm getting mad, I'm getting irritated because while he's saying this, the dude that I'm talking to is on my floor. But I had already told him about it, you feel me? Because I really liked him, so I told him about it, and so. But I told
so he was trying to bring up the hickeys to smut you, but to eliminate himself out the scenario. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what he was doing. And so he like, yeah, that nigga that gave you them hickeys, he must have really loved you. It was some emotion in that. Cause I could see I saw how he was looking. And anybody on here that was on Clubhouse, they know what I'm talking about that day. And he was like, yeah, that stuff had to be good. Must be real good to him. And it's not. And then he texted me, and on my phone, he was like, I'm talking to you without them knowing. And I'm just rolling my eyes, and I'm on the app like, dang, bro, be quiet. And then I'm like, don't nobody want to hear no more. And then the dude that I was talking to, he like, nah, keep going. So Wack caught on to that and was like, oh, this nigga, you must be talking to this nigga. Like, oh, he getting mad. And then so he started going going further and further and making shit worse for me and this nigga. So then he texted my phone after I leave the room. I left the room. So then he texted my phone and he said, oh, well, you need to, what did he say on my phone? He like, oh yeah, he said, clean that up. I said, you already did that. Like, the nigga gone. Like, the fuck, he ain't gonna talk to me now. You did it already. So then he gonna say, yeah, next time you do it when I ask, or I'm gonna always do it my way, or something. He said.
How much? Can I ask you this? Oh, y'all was doing whatever, but how much was he paying in order to have this amount of influence in your whatever your program? Was you charging him?
No, I wasn't I was never like that. Like me, I never asked nothing. I let niggas do what they gonna do for me. You know what I'm saying? Or do
Because you're
you
not.
know, like
Is it because you're not in need and that wasn't your intentions?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a fact. And then throughout the whole time, like you could tell, like anytime we would get into an argument, he'd be like, you were struggling, bitch. And I'm like, nigga, struggling? Like, nigga, I have investments. I have, nigga, I'm not hurt for nothing. And he knew that. You know what I'm saying? My whole life is built off the sweat of my back. I don't need nobody for nothing. So when he came into the situation, I told him, I said, you used to work fucking with broke bitches. You used to fuck with bitches that won't ask you for cash app and shit like that. But I'm not that. So he couldn't control me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't need nothing. And so, and I saw that he was like, you could tell he was like dealing with other females or whatever, but the females couldn't get the emotion out of him that I would. And a lot of people had told me, they was like, that's because you not like them. Them bitches have their hand out every so often. You bring emotion out this nigga and make him want to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's obvious.
And then even people on the app, like they would say, like, oh, he told me, his wife told him that. Like, you got a soft spot for this girl. Why you let her, handle you like this? And he done cut all the females out on his stage. He didn't cut niggas out. He didn't cut other females out. Like, you can't say too many words to Wack 100 without him just going off. He didn't do that to me.
Do you not? But as you being a female, if you being a female, just analyzing the world, do you not realize how much of a bitch trait it is for a nigga to be that much into being on the phone arguing? Like, that's not like exactly. It's not even two niggas. There's nobody to compare them to. That's how anti or opposite it is what niggas is really about out here. He the only one. Like, who else is that comfortable? This nigga is arguing with everybody in the world. Like, who gets points for arguing outside the metaverse? But go ahead. That's just my thoughts. I'm listening to you, man. I want you to lace me up. Lace me up on this whole ass nigga that lied on me.
But yeah, like, he kind of taught me he taught me a whole lot, how to be on the internet and shit like that. And he the one told me, like, don't take this shit serious, And he, for the most part, he don't really take that app serious at all, And you'll hear him having an argument, and 2 seconds later, he forgot about it. Like,
that's been, look, way before he was this popular. That's been his MO from day one. Anytime Wack has ever in my life, and I've been knowing him since the very early 2000s, right after like the 90s. I'm talking about 01, 02 type shit. All he has ever done, if you ever heard his name caught up in any type of anything with any nigga, if he ever said anything negative, everybody know his MO is to hurry up and double back and have the nice conversation and make it all right and patch it up. That's what he do. That's what he do. And if he wasn't a successful business owner from the beginning of his journey in the industry, he never would have been able to perform such an excellent networking exhibition and build his motherfucking network so well. He utilized the fact that he didn't spend as much time as the average LA nigga fucking his life off being a street thug dummy, and he was doing some positive things and putting himself in a very respectable business position. He was able to leverage that when he stepped into the industry and start talking to these executives. So then he turned around and tried to represent that to the internet like he the G'est nigga out here, which has never been the case. He's far from it.
Yeah, when we got into it, like, that's what he do. Like, he told me, like, you a wild card. Like, when I first came on the app, I was a little more, like, disrespectful. I had low tolerance for any and everything. And he kind of like, like, I ain't gonna say tame me, but kind of like, I just smoothing a little bit of my rough edges.
Do we still got action at you? Because a lot of things you saying and the people in the chat, it sounds like he still got action at you. Like, y'all might be texting right now.
Nah, that's not it at all. It's just that I'm not here to cap. I'm telling all the truth. So anything that Like if he taught me something, I'm gonna tell the truth. If he like this or not like that, I'm gonna say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But where he did me wrong is, he did me wrong. But I'm not here to lie about nothing. I'm gonna keep it 100. Feel me?
You say where he said where he did you wrong is, and then make that clear. Where did he do you wrong? Why did y'all go from being cupcaking and him pillow talking to you being on this campaign now, similar to me, talking shit, keeping it real about him, telling everybody what I really know about him? I do the same shit. Why is you now on that campaign? He lied on me. That's why I am.
Because he's confusing. Like it's kind of hard to learn the nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so contradictory, like up and down. Like he'll say, like he told me, like Meeka, you could go crash out and burn the whole house down. He's like, and all you gotta do is come lay on my chest and tell me what happened, and I'm gonna go fix it. He told me that, and for the most part, he was doing that. Like he'd go fix anything, whatever, every fire I set, he'd go put it out. But then he started seeing, for me, I think he started seeing like my name start having its own clout. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he started using me for content, which I didn't appreciate. You know, he aligned me up and had me doing and some weird shit on the app. You know, and say, oh, it's about to be this, and then turn around, it'd be something different. You know. Oh my God, sorry.
You know anything about him? You know. Oh, go ahead.
So yeah, he'll say something, and then turn around, and then when I get up there, it'll be something different. He'll flip, and I start seeing him change. Like like basically he was lining me up in certain different little situations. So the last time he did that, me and him was at odds, and I was like, I think I shot him off my stage. Like I muted him and got him the hell off my stage. And that's the day that he was like, he told me his wife asked him, like, why you so soft on this girl? You allow her to say X, Y, and Z to you, and you go tuck your tail in the corner. And he told me that happened. So now he on the app, and then I'm talking to him. He's trying to spin a narrative on my face, and I'm like, no, bro, you're not about to get that off right here. So I muted his ass, and I shot him. And then he was like, mute me again or something. He said, or I shot him, and I pulled him back up. And he was like, as he paused for 3 seconds, and was like, please force yourself to call me a bitch. He was like, bitch. And as soon as he said that, I shot his ass off my stage. Like, nah, nigga. You don't get no YouTube video cussing me out. So then we was beefing. So from there, he was in his room, and he brought up my kids. He had blocked me.
Your kids?
And then he brought up my,
The nigga who never speak about his son, the nigga that never bring up his son, brought up somebody's kid. Go ahead, what do you say about your kids? Whatever you were comfortable sharing. It's on you.
Like, he said some weird stuff about my kids that wasn't true, that I felt like he spoke into existence like 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? And basically he tried to say I didn't have custody of my kids. And I'm like, you're lying. Like, why are you trying to sit there? As soon as he said that, I was so hot, bro. And immediately I came off my mic and I was like, I said, you gonna lie, real? Because this man FaceTime me, he seen my kids, he'd be on the phone with me when I drop my kids off to school and everything, so he knew that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? So immediately I said, tell your wife who gave me these hickeys, nigga. Since you wanna lie, let's tell the truth. You know? And so when I did that, and then I said, and I was like, keep playing, and I'm gonna drop these pictures and da-da-da. And from there, that was a wrap from there. Like, all the stuff was on, everything. He told me all his deepest, darkest secrets. He knew. He like, oh, this girl's going there with it. Like, at this point now, he just like, she's capable of anything. So ever since then.
So now everybody. So now you got the audio of him describing how whoever put them hickeys on you must have felt about you.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
To have that audio with him trying to be slick and talk about somebody outside of himself, and then for it to be revealed who the person is, that's the nail in the coffin for a nigga to act like he wasn't really caught up. He didn't already told what it is. So if he
All right, y'all. Check this out. It's the King, New Jersey. This is Btbtv. We bully the bullies. Y'all already know what it is. I'm chilling with my man Joe Buttons. He did. Oh, he this way. Oh, he that way. He that way. Yeah. But now, as one to, get a little show out there and put it out there. Let everybody know that Wack 100 is really what everybody think he is. He's a clown. He's a lame. He like his ass in the air, play with. Period. But yo, we ain't the blood or Crip. We doing our own thing. Btbtv just started his own gig like nigga. What? I'm out of here.